Are you sure?
I
sure
can't
about this?
confirm
Because it's
that.
been on pre-order on PSN for like 2 years.
I think they lost someone again, like behind the scenes.
Interesting.
Something's going on.
Yeah, let's leave that. We'll find out more. And
It's been a while since we've had a good speculate.
Yeah, we should have a speculate section.
The speculation station.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just keep moving on.
Yep.
Homefront: The Revolution will be available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC on May 17th in North America and May 20th in other territories. Publisher Deep Silver announced Tuesday in a new trailer. That's why I'm thinking of Dead Island.
Why? Deep Silver, yeah. Okay.
The finalized release date means the end of a long road for Homefront: The Revolution, which has endured multiple publishing shakeups in its 5-year development. Originally announced as a collaboration between developer Crytek and now defunct publisher THQ in 2011, Crytek acquired the rights to the game when THQ sold off its assets in early 2013, teaming up with publisher Deep Silver.
It's Crytek and Deep Silver?
Originally.
Originally.
A few months after the team pushed the game's release window from 2015 to 2016, Crytek announced in July it would be closing the studio and Deep Silver would acquire the project.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Crytek shut down its Nottingham-based studio, Crytek UK, and Deep Silver opened the team's current home, Deep Silver Dambuster. How do you feel about that?
I forgot Crytek closed.
I kind of forgot about THQ. Isn't that great? That was massive news at the time. Shit. Just move on.
Years just go by.
We just watched a new trailer just dropped, the Philadelphia trailer.
Full disclosure, neither of us have played it at Homefront.
No, I didn't play it.
I heard it was a bit of a collectathon.
Yep.
Which, I don't know, like, you do it, you don't do it, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything that stood out about the original.
But there's also, like, being someone who's not a fan of the series, there wasn't anything that stood out in that trailer.
Yeah, so this Enter Philadelphia trailer.
We Are the Revolution, blah, 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 blah.
It was all just very, like, stock.
It looked like the art style looked like Infamous Second Son.
That's what I thought, the DMP.
Yeah. I don't know, like, very meh.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a first-person shooter until I read it because they showed no first-person footage in the trailer.
I'm so sick of just that kind of, like, The Last of Us kind of did it a bit better, but like that almost Orwellian dystopian future where it's all just like checkpoints and all the guards you can't see their faces. Like,
I'm with you on that. It was the same as Second Son. Like,
yeah.
There's mutants everywhere, so we have checkpoints everywhere, and military with tanks, and like, there's always like the classic shot of like a civilian getting kicked down some stairs by a troop. Like, I'm just kind of done with it.
God, it's hard to have convincing enemies. Actually, I thought The Order did a pretty good job, but we'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah, we'll talk. That game has problems.
Yeah, we're really going to get into that, aren't we? First revealed during Gamescom 2014, Housemarque's PlayStation 4 exclusive title Alienation will be releasing on Wednesday, March 23rd in the EU.
Yes!
According to the developer. In response to a user on Twitter, the company said that the UK PlayStation Store was displaying a placeholder release date of March 2nd, but the game has been pushed to the 23rd. As for the US release date, Housemarque was unable to confirm one, but did say that it should be the same, if not a day or two apart. However, the developer isn't sure of it yet.
Don't care. Like, when it comes out, it comes out. It's cool.
We just
take your time, Housemarque. You need it.
Yeah, we just watched that trailer. That
didn't mean it like that.
No, you did.
Well, no, I meant it in terms of like, I really want to play this with you.
Me. You're pointing, not the developer.
And it is like Detonation was impossible.
It was fun
to play with someone for the first 2 months. Like,
yeah, that's right. Those issues.
Yeah, so I just need them to sort that out. And if they need an extra 3 weeks to sort that out, that doesn't bother me at all.
Fuck, what was their other game? Did they have another one? Yeah,
Detonation. They did Resogun.
Yes,
which
maybe that's what I'm
vibe.
thinking of.
And what's the other one they're doing? Which looks more of like a AAA sort of action-y game. Fuck, what was it called?
You find that and I'll tell people where they can find us.
I've already done that, so I'm actually so keen for Alien Nation.
Yeah, well...
It was going to be my PS4 cast today, but then I decided to not do that.
Oh, wow.
But it looks like Dead Nation on crack.
And they look pretty similar, the aliens to the zombies. I noticed that, like, they're hordes of smaller...
The game itself looks pretty similar.
Yeah, like hordes of smaller aliens, kind of like those really weak zombies.
And then the big wompers come in.
Well, that was something new. Like, just dudes that were just kind of like barreling through stuff.
But it looks like they really are pushing co-op.
Yeah.
Like, supporting each other. There was, like, a guy that had a huge shield around him, and his teammates can shoot through the shield.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Also, enemies with guns.
Yeah.
Which we haven't, like, with projectiles, which we don't really deal with in Dead Nation.
They were like spitter zombies, but nothing on this level.
Oh, sorry, the game I'm talking about was Matterfall.
Oh, you're right.
Matterfall.
From PSX.
Yep, so I'm, I think E3 too? I thought it was E3.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
But Matterfall looks really interesting. I have no idea what it's about, but it just looked cool.
Yep.
Housemarque, what a developer.
Yeah, they make good games. Dead Nation, like when we got it working, we had some fucking great times with it.
I loved it. And it's great because it's just a twin stick shooter, like kind of Helldiverish. You can just, if you play it at someone's house, you don't split the screen.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you don't feel like you're losing anything there.
That good old couch co-op.
But yeah, I'm so jazzed for that to come. I can't wait. I'm so keen.
So jizzed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to say jizzed.
Do you know that's what George Lucas refers to as the music of Star Wars?
Jizz.
Yeah, the Cantina music. That's jizz music. Because in the 70s, jizz wasn't like...
what it is today.
Yeah. That's a fun little fact for you.
Nice.
At the Consumer Electronics Show this week, Polygon spoke with PDP, Performance Design Products, about the new Xbox One Supercharger, learning that a PS4 model is in the works. Unveiled at CES 2016, the PDP Supercharger for Xbox One, quote, quickly charges a controller in less than 60 seconds and provides hours of charge, end quote, with the company calling it a first in the video games industry, and that it will revolutionize just how fast gamers can get back into their game. Tom Roberts, Chief Technology Officer at PDP, said, quote, the Supercharger's unique ability to recharge a controller in just seconds reduces the interruption in gameplay sessions. A full recharge during a quick break provides convenience to all gamers, end quote.
Just a question. Do you have photos and stuff of it? Like, have you seen it? Is it...
Yes.
Is it like a dock?
Yep. It looks like just a little, almost like the Vita dock.
That sucks. I just wish it was like, I've got a dock already.
Oh, yep.
Like I've got like a charging station. I wish there was just some way that I could just plug that into my charging station and then don't have to buy a whole new charging station.
That'd be nice.
That's all right. You win some, you lose some.
This is interesting because while this is a luxury item, this is amazing.
Do you have a price on it?
No, or at least not in the story I had.
Yeah, because I imagine it won't be cheap.
That's it. And I sort of just like rotate two controllers.
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Yeah, like you just play with one, that runs dry, the other's been charging the whole time. But this is nice, like for those times where...
Can I get one for my phone?
Yeah, that'd be even better. I'd much prefer
much rather that.
Kind of sucks. You know we're going to cop goddamn Microsoft fanboys giving us grief until a PS4 version comes out. You know that, Govinda.
I don't care.
I imagine the tweets already.
35 million consoles sold, bitches.
How's that 15?
2 to 1, 2 to 1.
Shit.
No, I really don't care. We can talk about the console wars one day.
Yeah, that's actually a great
who
one.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
competition is good for everyone.
It'll suck when one day there's only one.
I don't think that'll happen.
I think it might.
I think there'll always be two.
Let's save it for next week.
Okay.
PlayStation is offering PS Plus extensions as an apology for last week's outage. They tweeted about it and it read, PSN update. Check your email starting this week for details on extensions for PS Plus, PS Now, and video rentals for active accounts. Do we know how long they were down?
I saw this, and at the very end of the article it says something like, how long do you think you should get for the service being down? I was like, the service was down for like...
Not a day?
16 hours or something.
Yeah, like not quite a full day.
Fuck off. I'd be so stoked.
I'll take the freebies.
I'd be so stoked if they just gave me a day.
Yeah, that'd be
so,
nice.
You get an extra day. I'm like, really? Like, it sucked for a bit, but like, it happens regularly.
It wasn't. Yeah, this wasn't.
It was annoying. Like, we wanted to do stuff and we couldn't, and that sucked.
We had to like speak to each other. Which was pretty shit.
I never got PlayStation. I never go on the PlayStation Network expecting it to work every day, all day.
Yeah, that's
like I'm sure. I know maintenance is coming at some point.
We deal with.
Did they tell us if they got hacked or if they just
no? Because that's it. We were predicting the fucking Lizard Man or whatever, the hacker group.
No, they're fucked.
They can eat a dick.
No, that was just... Nah, they suck.
That's so rude. Don't interrupt my gaming. I need it.
I need it. Just get a life.
Yeah, come on now. Here's a good one, Govinda. Earlier this week, the Oculus Rift was given a $599 price tag ahead of its launch in March 2016.
Yeah.
After the announcement, Oculus VR founder Palmer Luckey tweeted, quote, "To reiterate, we are not making money on Rift hardware. High-end VR is expensive, but Rift is obscenely cheap for what it is," end quote. In an interview with International Business Times, Luckey addressed the fact that the PlayStation VR looked to be the Oculus Rift's biggest competition in the VR market. According to him, that notion, quote, "might be true, but Sony and Oculus are targeting different markets." Quote, "I think that there's not many people who already own a PS4 who don't own a gaming PC, who are going to go..."
Sorry, I missed that. There's not many people...
I'll take that again. Quote, "I think that there's not many people who already own a PS4 who don't own a gaming PC who are going to go out and make that roughly $1,500 all-in investment in the Rift. It really is a separate market. They're bringing a virtual reality to a different group of people who I don't think were ever really a part of our market anyway. It's also worth noting that their headset isn't quite as high-end as ours. It's still, I think, Govinda, a good headset, and the PS4 is not nearly as powerful as our recommended spec for a PC," end quote. He didn't say your name. I did that.
Oh, fuck. I thought I finally have broken into the industry.
He later talked about how the virtual reality battle isn't Sony against Oculus, but rather us versus the public, and trying to convince them that VR is worth adapting. That it's worth wearing something on your head to use virtual reality. That's the real fight, and I think we're all fighting that together. That's really the most important thing, is to not poison this well for all of us in the future, and I think they understand that," he said. They also understand the importance of content, and they've been doing a lot of work making sure there's a lot of VR games. PlayStation VR is scheduled to launch in the first half of 2016, with SuperData estimating that it will cost between $400 and $600 American.
For PlayStation VR?
Yeah. Estimate.
This is interesting.
A couple of subtle digs. Not so subtle digs.
No, not so subtle. And from a bit more research, it's not a lie. Like, I think the resolution of the screens on the PSVR probably aren't quite as high-end as the Oculus, but from what I've been hearing, like, comfort-wise,
the
PSVR is better.
Okay.
I've been hearing Oculus is pretty front-heavy.
Yep.
Like, you really feel the thing on, whereas the PSVR feels a bit more balanced. I want to try it.
I'm really interested to try it, because I have so many questions, like, we both wear glasses. Can I wear the glasses?
No, from what I can tell, glasses don't. It's fine. Like, first of all, you probably wouldn't need to wear them.
Yeah, I'm short-sighted, so I'd probably take them off
anyway. I'm short-sighted too, so I feel like that shouldn't be a problem. Interesting is the price is fucked.
$600 American.
In all honesty, that's $800 plus Australian dollars.
Yeah.
Which is almost 2 PS4s.
Yeah, that's pretty obscene.
And now I bumped into an article, and it was...
oh, good segue, Govinda. We're getting better.
Amazon mistakenly listed the price for PlayStation VR at... I can't imagine this is true. They've accidentally listed PlayStation VR for 1,125 Canadian dollars, which translates to roughly 800 US.
Wow.
Which I can't see it happening.
No. But this story is picking up. I've seen it.
This has been a couple people have talked about this. I just can't imagine that.
No, that's got to be wrong.
They wouldn't price themselves out like that. They learned that with the PS3.
Yeah.
And they fought to get back to where they were with that console. And I can't imagine they'll do it again. In terms of the power,
Yep.
when they're saying it doesn't have the power of a high-end PC spec
Even
that
a
they're
medium.
recommending.
Even a mid-range.
There is there's an extra processing box you get with PSVR
Yep.
that I assume boosts that.
Yep.